Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Could move up a gear here. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. David Villa. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lahm. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mateus! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Van Basten. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Maldini. The pass has gone astray.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yamal. And Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Done delicately. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. Lahm. Pressing high and with purpose. Chouameni. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. And the counter is on. Real chance here. Great hit! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Goal!
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Van Basten. Very nicely done. Nice ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lam. Yamal. Gives it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. And here's Messi. A good ball, and this looks promising. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Is number 12.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That is a great ball. It's Van Basten! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
There will be
Well,
1
the
minute
ball
at a
flight may be
time.
unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A case now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant
And a quick
if
reminder
you're on the
today
right side
that
of it all.
parking in the area around the stadium
Peter,
is strictly
do I really
forbidden.
need to say
Please
anything,
use
or
parking
can I
provided
simply
by the
refer
club
you
or
to the
any other
scoreline?
paid parking facilities in the area.
India are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. David Villa! And somehow he kept it out. They've played it short. And here's a chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal. And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Lam. Pullet. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, what a ball he's in! Can he put it away? Oh, brilliant save.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Al Nassr have their second corner now. Maldini attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Mateus. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Van Basten. India can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi is onto it in a
The
flash.
attendance for this match was
And they're on him in a flash.
72,306.
And he's been shifted off it. He could be in here. This might spell danger. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. Rijkaard. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni, that has ended up in no man's land. Van Basten. Maldini. So what can they make of this? And Mateus. Yamal has created one goal already. He has found the way through. Messi. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on
Gullit.
both sides, actually.
Number 10. Yamal. Number 4. Messi. Number 8. Mateus. Coming on the
Almost
field.
75 minutes on the clock
20,
now.
Danny Olmo.
Van Basten
Number
unable to make it
14,
happen for all his good
Mohamed
intentions.
Salah. Number 13. Johan
Chance here to
Cruyff.
counter.
Number 22.
Pedri.
Pedri. Substitution.
And it's Lahm. Cruyff. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Cruyff. Danny Olmo. Van Basten. And the shot! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Van Basten. Chouameni. Cruyff touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, he's in! It's Salah! It's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff makes the interception. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. Oh, he's got the shot away! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely worked. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chips it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Pressing high and with... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Owen gets through and... Owen! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cafu. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. Lam. Yamal. It's Pedri. Cruyff. And that's a good ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Passing nice and neat. And it's Vieira. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Messi. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Van Basten. And he's there to belt it away. Thuram. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu running with the ball. Big header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gnabry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Thuram calmly anticipates. Messi. Van Basten. And the shot! Sticks it away! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nunez! He's done very well to get to that.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Hernandez promptly on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Today to please take all
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are back underway.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Messi. There's the hit! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space.
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was alert to it. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice. Messi is on his own. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
India get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And here's Van Basten. Cruyff. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Rijkaard cuts it out. India do have a chance to counter here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gnabry with the delivery.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. No way through. Here's Vieira. And here's Van Basten. Plays a delicate ball. That's good vision. Nunez. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Substitution on the field.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Number 10.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Van Basten. Coming on the field.
He gets
Number
big!
20.
Should have equalised.
Drogba appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Pedri. And it's Gullit. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Thuram. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Griezmann. And it's Lam. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry, Beckham, he is through here. Lam attempts a clearance.
Substitution on the field.
All
Number
hands on
22,
deck for this one.
Hadrian. Coming on the field is number 2, Chouameni.
India have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Danny Olmo. Lovely feet. And he's had it nicked away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, it's come off the upright. Vieira.
4 added minutes has been
Chouameni.
indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. They want to be quick to recover this. Beckham. Maldini. And it's Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary. He has a goal! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That's at the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And that gets things running. Lahm. And here's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Forlan.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very...
Chance with a header! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Maldini. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Van Basten. Stojkovic. Messi. Goalkeeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lahm. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here. Yeah. And the shot! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable...
Forlan! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's through, and the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Lahm. Mateus. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus. Lahm. And Mateus. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking for the run. Forlan. Tchouameni attempts a clearance. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a go. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Maldini. Mateus. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Mateus. Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it...
Now the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should have...
Can he finish? They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Terrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. India are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella's...
And the finish! Tries to get it clear. It's Forlan. We are into overtime. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find. Big chance! Sticks it away! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be...
And there's the end of the first half.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. 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 Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Messi. Messi has a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stojkovic. And here's Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what has happened here? Mateus looking understandably energised after his goal. Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Van
La
Basten.
asistencia a este partido
Seedorf
asciende a
wins the duel this time.
96.847 espectadores.
Del Piero. Now it's Forlan. Del Piero. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh no, this does not look good. Maldini deals with that comfortably. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. Here's Chouameni. Stojkovic. And it's Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Now it's Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required...
Hits one! They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
El dorsal 11. Bale. El dorsal 21.
Chouameni can get it clear.
Serán sustituidos por
India
el
have
dorsal
the chance to
14,
go the other way.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 19.
That is a great pick out.
Se va a realizar un
That's
cambio
just
de
playing it
jugadores.
safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good ball! Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing nice and neat. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Del Piero. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. That's a fabulous ball. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get onto this? This is promising.
Habrá un minuto
That
de
is
descuento.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as it goes. India illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Yamal goes steaming forward. And here's Mbappe. Mateus. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateus has got himself a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Here's Chouameni. Mateus. And it's Messi. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now the finish! It's in! AC Milan are all square.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Czech catches it safely. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in a good position here. Pull it. York, brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! He scores! And they've got their lead back.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Goal!
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Numero 19.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Engages and forces him off the ball. Pull it. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mateus, and here's Hullet. Van der Vaart. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Chance! Decent enough try. Now it's Messi. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Oh, good ball. Shots on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
York! And that is doing no harm at all. Maldini. Hullet chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
Decent hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Maldini.
Ci
It's
saranno 3
Thuram.
minuti di recupero.
Lahm. Mateus. Oh, good ball. Turns and goes. York! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is quite a battle. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Yamal and Mateus. A nice sequence of passes, this. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso, played out to the right. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso, oh, played through for the wide man.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mateus, now it's Hullet. No outsmarting him this time. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Messi, he can run onto that. Oh, good ball! Has a go! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
He's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised...
Messi! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! It's in! Into the lead once more! Mateus duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chouameni, Thuram, Lam. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, there's the clearance. And they've got a throw. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. And here's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Mateus.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Chouameni. Messi. De Ligt gets across and deals with it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Pomp, panache and passion. This a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gnabry, he could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Van Basten finds himself offside. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Pullet. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Mateus. Lampard, a player so deservedly shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Messi. Pullet. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the Olise! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram. Lahm. Chouameni. Mbappe. Mbappe! There's the shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
India are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lahm looking to get on the end of this.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Pullet. Van Dijk tries to clear. India have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Over to the other side.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great ball, and he's in here. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide, and he's being shifted off it. Chouameni. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Today that parking in the
I think
area
on the
around
whole the
stadium
team
is
linked up
strictly
very
forbidden.
well and has been
Please use
organised,
parking provided by
hence
the
their
club or
position.
any other
They
paid
can
parking
afford to be a
facilities in the
little
area.
braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. India, Yamal! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it, and he's following up! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Chouameni. Defending was strong and firm. Thuram. It's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. India finding their passes.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. India with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The attendance for
And
this
here's the
match
chance
was
to counter.
72,306.
Maldini. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chouameni and Mateus. Chouameni. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. And that has been knocked clear. Mateus. Gnabry. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Gnabry. He's picked his way through. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. Yamal!
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Hullet. Number 10, Yamal. Number 4,
Ronaldinho.
Messi.
India perhaps
Number
wondering
8,
what the best time is for their
Mateus.
next substitution.
Coming on the field, number 15,
The movement is
Ronaldinho.
slick, the
Number
speed is
23,
slippery. The
Griezmann.
defence, though, able to
Number
hold on this
13,
time.
Johan Cruyff. Number 9,
Iniesta.
Iniesta. Substitution.
Back into the middle. Into the last quarter of an hour. There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. That's good defending, very good defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Traumeri. Ronaldinho. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody
Hello,
who has joined
everybody,
us for
and
this
welcome to today's
unmissable game.
match.
Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Messi. De Bruyne. Messi. He rises! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Tchouaméni. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Mateus. Yamal. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? He's through and all... Mbappe! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe. Yamal carries the ball down the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. India have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. De Bruyne. Thuram. Rijkaard. Tchouaméni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. India have reclaimed it. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Mbappe. Kaka. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Messi has it out wide and in space. And here's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tchouaméni. And it's Hullet. And That is a little undercooked. Kaka. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Inzaghi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Inzaghi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a nicely measured pass. De Bruyne
There will
is
be 1
sporting
minute
a
at a
guilty
time.
look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that was vital. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism,
Just a
it
quick
could have been
announcement,
3.
It is now time for our special
India
lottery.
go in
Please
at
grab the
half-time
tickets
on
you were
a
given when you
comfortable
walked in through
2-goal
the gates.
cushion. So off we go once more. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kaka, decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And it's De Bruyne. Has a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So
Substitution
the manager
on the
can make a
field.
change for the first time in the game here.
21, Hullet. Number 10,
Chouameni.
Yamal. Coming
And
on
they've
the
got
field,
rid.
number 15, Ronaldinho.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Number 14,
Messi.
Mohamed Salah.
He gets big! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Adams does really well there. He is strong. Kaká. It's Inzaghi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The pass has gone astray. Inzaghi! Rijkaard. India are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And he's on his way! Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A case now of complete control. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, this is a great position. This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. India are looking to go forward now. Mohamed Salah. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
India do have that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It goes to show he is human after all.
Mohamed Salah simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
This is promising. Now it's De Bruyne. The less said about that pass, the better. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Lam. Chouameni. Nicely worked. This might spell danger. Mohamed Salah! Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. De Bruyne. There he goes, motoring forward. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe! Sticks it away! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that means just one thing, match ball. And Messi!
Substitution in progress.
No, that's just wide.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Quality ball. Lam cuts it out. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs, It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and
Owen! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Hits one! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Messi. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mateus. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Yamal might just make this. Rijkaard. India looking to pass their way through. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Mateus. Played back in. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Yamal. And Mateus. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's well spotted.
Manchester United really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Yamal. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal, Rivaldo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dink through. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Gullit.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Thuram. Lahm. And Mateus. India finding their passes. Brilliantly cut out. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Chance! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Areas shown on this map. Thank
India
you for your
sits in
cooperation.
pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Mateus, Chouameni.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Picked out brilliantly. They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards. Chouameni. And here's Messi. Mateus. Messi.
That's good play from him.
He's got the shot away! Scholes.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And the counter is on. It's a great ball. Oh, important interception. Can he spark a counter here? Smoothly does it.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Mateus. Chouameni. And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mateus. Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? They are queuing up to have a go here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
India have their third corner. Heads it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
Yamal. Messi. Threads one in. And it's slung out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus. And it's Thuram. To Lahm. And here's Yamal. That's tidy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's through, now is he in? Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hullet gets a good foot in there. Rivaldo. Scholes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up. Great chance! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
India find a position of real strength now. Messi. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This ended up in no man's land. Ah, looks a smashing ball. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had a shot! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 added
No,
minutes has
again
been
there's
indicated.
no way through. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rivaldo. And that's that. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Van Basten claiming the man. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined us
to
for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus. Bullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Griezmann. Thuram gets a foot in here. Griezmann. Mateus. Now it's Griezmann. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Costa Curta. Griezmann.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
India looking to pass their way through. Turns. Can he finish? It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's being shifted off it. He's through here. He's got to be in here. And the shot! And another try! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Pete.
It's Griezmann! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Messi!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, that's been intercepted. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Hullet. Spread neatly. Mateus. Chouameni. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Griezmann proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Batistuta. And that's been won straight back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Oh, played right into his path. Griezmann! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gullit. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Griezmann. And through to the goalkeeper. Griezmann. Messi. Salam. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Griezmann. No, he's not getting past him there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Belletti, Batistuta. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
India are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. India finding their passes. And Messi! It's a goal! And surely that settles it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa. And can he put it away? And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So is this the start of a comeback? Played back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Batistuta. And it's Messi. Lam calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. And here's Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. Interesting ball. And he's found a way past. Griezmann! David Villa! It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He could be in here, and the flag has hit one!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Griezmann. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 23, Griezmann. Number 4, Messi. Coming on the
Tries a
field.
shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten. He's looking to set free a runner. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Thuram. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. Rijkaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. And it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Cruyff sticks it away! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He can run onto that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's dealt with that really well. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Salah. Cruyff. Real chance! Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Oh, it's Van Basten. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Mateus.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Lam. Chouameni. And it's Hullet. India looking to pass their way through. Chance here to counter. Thuram cuts out the pass. Lam. Pirlo. Kaká.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Costa Curta. Over to the other side. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Maldini certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mateus. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He is through here. Kaká.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chouameni. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Hullet, approaching the half-hour mark. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Lahm. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. That has ended up in no man's land. Could move up a gear here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Gently done. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lahm. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lahm delivers. A mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nicely aimed pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hullet. And here's Messi. Mateus. Messi. Chance! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
India head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space, there's the shot! And it's Lam, and he cuts out the supply. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Griezmann. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
India are still that goal to the good.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
and it's Messi.
80.607 spettatori.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vieira. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Messi looking to add to his goal. And it's Lam. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Rummenigge. Hullet. And here's Shevchenko. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Hullet. And the pass is intercepted.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bale. Numero 21. Pirlo. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Lam hurtling down that right flank.
Messi. Il numero 26. Il
Yeah.
numero 9. Cambio di giocatore.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Costa Curta. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, nice touch.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Messi taking in the accolades, having been... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Now it's Mbappe, and the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
And the pass is intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Mbappe shapes to shoot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back in. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
India are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. This might spell a big chance! More and more pressure on the ball here. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's gone for goal. And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Back into the middle. It's a goal kick. Cafu. And it's Maradona. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Nice control. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's from Mario. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's not got that quite right. And they've got a throw. Pull it. Mateus. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's picked his way through. Oh. Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Lam.
There will
Messi.
be 1 minute added time.
India have got it back and they'll have another go. Maradona. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
It's
Been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chouameni. Now it's Maradona. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Romario. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what has happened here? Chouameni. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Maradona. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Maradona. Mbappe!
The attendance for this match was 72,306. Substitution on the field. Number 2, Chouameni. Number 8, Mateus. Number 21.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 10,
Stojkovic.
Yamal. Coming on the field, number 9.
That is good alertness.
Iniesta. Number 26, Stojkovic.
That looks a good
Number
ball
13,
through.
Johan Cruyff.
India do
Number
have
23,
options available on the bench
Griezmann.
if they want to go that way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. And he's picked out the run. For Petit. And it's Petit. Modric. And it's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. Romario had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Maldini. Rijkaard. India looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Messi. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Tries a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Stojkovic. Here's Griezmann. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Oh, that's a key interception. He's played him through. That is a great pick out. Griezmann. India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maradona. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Griezmann. He's got away.
Time.
1 minute to add according to the board. And it's Iniesta. Bout of passing here. There's the shot! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, when...
And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Mbappe voted man of the match,
Hello,
and
attendees.
deservedly
This is
so.
a lost children's announcement.